Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the stream. Let's go. It's intermission time. Let's see what we can do with it tonight. Hallo Pommes. Welcome. Schön, dass du es geschafft hast. So. Okay, this seems to work. Nice. I think we're online on all platforms. Hello, Paul. Or hello, Paul. What's up from the West? Yeah, let's see. I'm gonna try to fly some Allied planes tonight. So, let's see how that's about to work out. Oh, I think my audio is a bit high right now. Was not, yeah, that's what I thought. Welcome back, was not. It's always hard for me to remember both names. The in-game name plus the real name. I'll get on. Nice. Yeah, during intermission times I usually try to at least play some nights on the Allied side just to try out their stuff and see how I how I can work with it. It's not the real deal because of course everybody can play everything at every time, so it's not like a real battle environment. And you don't have any chances to fly something like a Spitfire 1 or a Hurricane in like tier 1 environment. Alright, Paul. Very much appreciated. But I think I'm gonna start like usual. I'm gonna play a little bit on the ground first. So probably with a Sherman tank or something. Let me take a look here. What kind of battles are going on right now? By the way, that's why you hear this kind of music right now. Okay. Yeah, we can try. At least we can try the new M1, right? Hello, Roger. Go Axis? Oh, not tonight, man. Not tonight. So the music is over. Let's switch over. Welcome, everybody. Yeah, I'm gonna start on the ground with the allies. If you want to see me playing something, if you want me to show off something to you, just feel free to speak up and tell it, and I'm gonna switch over to anything you want to see. So first things first, I think I'm gonna, as I'm really a big fan of that thing, I'm gonna take a Enfield, just a common rifleman. Which is pretty nasty if you spawn it in during intermission, but who cares? Nice air battle at Osmar. Okay, yeah, we're gonna check that out as well. But like usual, I'm gonna start on the ground at first so people can get an impression of what's happening on the ground. And, oh yeah. I see what you're talking about. That looks like a nice air battle right from the get-go. Okay, let me bring up the game volume a little bit. So, yeah, usually I got the game volume pretty low because it's much better if you fly with low volume. But it's nothing to play the game with, to be honest. Okay. Someone has built a lot of trenches here. We got a little Vickers here. Let's go. You should really fly right now. Yeah, Paul. We're gonna head into a plane quickly. But like I said, we have to show people the ground game, and then we're gonna switch over to the air game, because usually I tend to stick to the air game once I started. But yeah, you're absolutely right. There's a lot going on in regard of planes right now, so we should probably switch rather soon. Gonna head here, try to shoot at some infantry, and then we're gonna switch over. So welcome everybody. The campaign has ended. The Germans won, or the Axis rather. The Italians and the Germans won. So congratulations to my own team. But oh boy, that campaign went on for so long. So you can't say that Allies didn't put up a fight. And especially with, I would have predicted the campaign to end like at least a few days earlier. Which it didn't. So, yeah, they still, right up to the end, they put up a good fight and they hold their ground. So, let me set up something here. Okay. Yeah, my tablet is not showing me the stream. Here we go. Now I hear everything twice. Okay. So, I hope you guys had a great campaign and some rememberable fights. Because I for sure did. We had some great air battles. We had a lot of interesting long fights on the ground. But you know me, I'm more of a pilot, so... Hello, Fentimos! Allies for the loss. Yeah. I was thinking for some days that I probably switch over to the Allied side. But to be honest, I can't bring myself to that point. Not that I have anything against the Allies, but I just don't know the guys over there too much. And I'm so used to play with my Axis friends, so... Always fight for the underdog. Yeah, that's healthy. We need players switching over. Because especially when you have like one side winning 2 or 3 campaigns in a row, it usually results in a huge player drain from the losing side. And that nobody can want that. Okay, someone is shooting with his Webley revolver up here. Has to be really desperate. What are we shooting at, my friend? Ah, probably that spawn, right? Whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh man. Yeah, that rings a bell. Okay. There's the eye. Don't know if I can shoot through that window. Yeah. He's pretty much under siege there. And I think they already got him. Okay. Uh-oh. Well, it's getting pretty dark right now. And to be honest, I think we almost... they still hold up pretty good in the army base. So let's see if we can kill someone down here. Oh, I hear tanks spawning. Okay. Uh-oh. Damn it. Did the new campaign start? No, we are in intermission right now. That's why I'm playing allies at the moment. Let's get over to the tank. Strange how we can just run around in this town. But yeah, normally fights during intermission are somewhat chaotic. So hello buddy, welcome back. So I guess I just gonna head into a plane here. Especially as I'm almost not able to see anything right here, right now. I really hate it to fight on the ground during the nights. I have to say that I always have to adjust my monitor to be able to do that. Of course, you got a lot of people complaining that nights are still quite bright, so that you are able to see anything at all, which I think is how it should be. Because if you can't play the game for half of the time, are those graveyards new? I never noticed them. Okay. Let's stick to our tank here. And let's just push the AB and try to cap it. What's your game name, Paul? My game name is Van Apo. You can see it right here. Nothing too complicated. Okay, I'm gonna try to cap and then we probably die and head into a plane. So guys, what do you want to see? Perfect angle. Fritz has the best place of a mix of comedy and action. Thank you, buddy. Thank you, buddy. Thank you. Just got 3 kills. Nice. So, guys, what kind of plane do you want to see? I could fly a Spit 9 or I could fly a P-38, I guess. I think I would start with the P-38 with a Spitfire. And head into a P-38 afterwards. I think X's are a bit low on numbers here right now. And my infantryman is already wounded. Okay. Let's cap this. Damn it. Okay. There you go, Hans. Good night. Okay, we got that. So let's wait a few seconds before you can always... if you leave the CP alone too early, they still can be in that town, in that building. They can't spawn there anymore, but if they already spawned there, they can still come out of the building, so... you should be a little bit careful. Plane. Hope your stream brings some viewers. See you next campaign. Thank you, Adam. I'm trying my best here. I hope we get some viewers. I hope we get some people to play. Because, guys, if you're currently not subscribed to the game, during intermission, you can use the free-to-play account to spawn whatever you want. You can join any site, spawn any vehicle. Everything is in abundant supply. So you can just take a P-38, you can just take a Jumbo, you can take a Tiger tank, whatever pleases you. You can just take it, roll it out of the hangar or the spawn building and fight on. So this is the perfect time to make use of your free-to-play account if you're not already subscribed. According to my information, this intermission will not be too long, so only a few days. It's planned to the new campaign is planned to start early this week. There's no definite time right now because like always they have to do some maintenance work on the servers, and yeah, things are still somewhat to be looked into, but It is planned not to last too long. There's not a big patch or anything coming up right now. So, yeah, the new campaign should be starting rather soon. You should do a bomber with the team, with the guys in the Discord call. Make a twist in action. A twist in action, buddy? What do you mean by that? What I can really do is taking an A20, a Boston, for example. That would be fun. So I think we are not able to cap the army base right now. So I might be heading to the other CP we can already cap. Let's take a look first. Yeah, I don't see a lot. We got a lot of planes around here. So I really should jump into a plane rather soon. Okay, good night. X is bright. Hello, Lucan. I got your buddy Kid 27. Ah, I see. Yeah, I see Kid 27 on the forums a lot. So, we can cap this. Oh, bombs. Damn it. Okay, here we go. Let's get into a plane. I think I got multiple kills and multiple caps, so that wasn't a bad mission after all. Yeah, 3 kills, 1 cap. Who did we get? Wolf and Howard. With their fancy Sturmgewehr 44. Yeah, that's a nice trade-off. So guys, let's get into the air. Buddy said we should try out a bomber, so that's what we're gonna do first. And bomb this town to pieces. So let's take not a Blenheim probably, but rather a Boston. That is an A20. This is basically the mainstay bomber on the Allied forces right now. The French have it, the English have it, and the Americans have it, all under a different name, but it's basically the same plane. That's the point of bombers, you have to bomb. Bomber's gonna bomb, that's about right. Okay. Oh god, I have to reduce this motor sound a little bit. Come on, crank up that engine. Here we go. Do we need some flaps? Probably not. Okay, gear in. Flaps up. And we are up in the air. Oh, nobody's coming along with the tongue breakers. Or the tongue twisters. Thanks, Venibus. So, plane time. Yeah, let's see if we can shoot down anything with the A20. Ah, damn it, I have to change my joystick layout. Damn it, I'm somewhat unprepared tonight. Okay, here we go. Let me check. We have a bombardier. And we should have a top gunner. And we should have... Don't we have a bottom gunner as well? Or do we only have one gunner on the A20? We do have a gun down there, right? Yeah, there's another gun. How do I access it? Think I don't have any layout for that. Okay. Do you know how to control those tin cans? Yeah, no, as you can see, Bombers, right now, not really. So this is Bombardier, this is Top Gunner, and number 4 should be Bottom Gunner, but it doesn't work. Let me check. Position for button 20. Yeah, I have mapped them, so they should work usually, but they don't seem to work. But who needs a bottom gunner anyways? If you're in an A20 and you use your tail gunners, something is wrong. Usually. So... we need number 2. Do we need to open our bomb bay, or don't we? Let me check that. Cycle ammo. Shear handle. Deploy dive brakes. Deploy weapon. Toggle bomb bay door. Okay, B. Ah, yeah. That little handle down there. Okay. So, we're already at the target. More or less. So, the bomb bay open, and let's go and drop our bombs on that AB. So, yeah, I think that was my bomb. We got a lot of allied pilots right now. Probably I should have switched to the... Oh, P409, okay. Just killed someone. Let's drop all our bombs. And let's see how good we can dogfight in this thing. Ah, was not. There you are. Bombing is hard, Fenimus. It's you just have to practice it a lot, I would say. Then it's completely, especially your precision is really improving if you just keep on bombing. Hello, Art. Welcome. Yeah, I'm in a plane right now because there was a big air battle going on, and I wanted to be part of that. So I had to switch early. Oh, damn it. Who do we have here? Ah, okay, it's a friendly. Yeah, I think the 109 just got blasted. Yeah, I see a lot of friendly planes and almost no enemy opposition right now. So it would probably have been a good idea to switch over to the Axis rather than to the Allies. But this is the only time I can fly Allied planes, so I have to do it. Okay, 109. Yeah, don't give me information about the enemy, Paul. That's reverse stream sniping, more or less. Yeah. Flying is not too hard because you will always land on the ground in some form or the other, Pommes. That's about right. So where do I have my temperature? Down there, okay. The engine sound is somewhat strange. It sounds like a nasty insect, I'd say. Okay. Yeah, we got no enemy opposition right now in the air. Okay. Yeah, the thing is about this town, it's right next to Antwerp, and we have a shorter flight and we have a lot of AA guns all around. So it's harder for the Axis to attack this town than for us to defend it. I think it's a good idea to to bring a Hurricane with the gun pods to fire at tanks or something. Talk to Fritz Bomber about politics. He loves politics, indeed. I'm a big friend of politics, but I wouldn't talk about politics on a CRS stream. I think that's not good in style, especially as I'm not an American or something, and you guys all around the world have to fix your own problems with your politics. Bofos, hello, welcome. Art, I'm good. Glad you could stream tonight. Yeah, I'm glad as well. Nice to see all of you guys back, especially Art, of course, and Buddy, the leader of my fan club. So yeah, Bofos, that's a nice name, by the way. Welcome to the stream. So, what should we take next? I think a Hurricane with gun pods, yeah. If we start attacking tanks, X is probably gonna bring more planes. So let's see if I can land an A20. Flies quite nicely, I have to say. Thanks, I never play late enough to see you in game. Ah, I see. Yeah, time zones are a problem in this game. You usually end up playing with the same guys over and over again because they are the guys who play at the same time. Last couple of months I really didn't play at all during the day in Europe. Mostly early night to late night, yeah, so I hope we can probably run into each other when that changes again. Yeah, join the Sweet Baby Fritz gang, oh my god. So if you want to do that, get in contact with Buddy. I think it is his gang. Okay, here we are. We got tricycle wheels, right? So I don't have to pull up to get slower. Let's see. I don't think we hit anything. I dropped completely random bombs to engage that one in single 109, which got shot down before I even fired at it. So let's see. Yeah, no hits, no nothing. We gonna take, which one is it again? I think the 2B. Why don't I have a menu? Oh no, that's the shotgun configuration with a 12 with 12 MGs. We don't want that one. I think it's a 2D, right? Yeah, that's the one we need. Okay. I actually don't know if I ever used this plane before. So let's give it a shot. What I really like about the Hurricanes and with the Spitfires, it's more or less the same. They sound, the engine sound is exactly the same than on the Sherman for one reason. So yeah. Probably that's realistic, I don't know. Thanks, buddy. Yeah, I love streaming with all the same guys over and over again as well. It's nice that you guys come back. That really gives some motivation. I fly the G2 a lot, but I rarely see allies use this. Both of us, yeah, I think it's a big discussion in game because a lot of ground players think that the tank hunter planes are too strong. I don't think so. You need a lot of skill to use them properly and to get multiple kills in one sortie, and every other plane can shoot them down with ease. Especially the Stuka G2 is like the most defenseless plane in game. Like every other fighter plane can take it down with ease. Even a Hurricane 1 or every plane. Even a Blenheim is able to take it down. So yeah, oh, we got a yellow square. So we finally got some opposition. people just need to defend themselves against it. The AA guns are very good at killing the G2 as well. So yeah, I fly the G2 as well if the allies don't bring any opposition. But you still have to be really careful, because any Bofors gun can take you out of the game rather quickly if you don't pay attention. And yeah, you got 12 shots before you have to go back, so the plane is not very fast. So usually you need like 20 minutes, and if you're lucky you can score 2 or 3 tank kills, and which I think is not that big of a deal. That is not game breaking or something. Of course you got one pilot in game who is so good with the G2 that he scored, I think, half of all the G2 kills in game, which is just crazy. But if you know which pilot I'm talking about, you probably know that this guy is just insane when it comes to his stats. So we got a 190 here. Of course, when I take a defenseless plane, I run into a 190. Let's see. Oh, I got MGs. I didn't know that. I guess the 190 is a little bit faster than me. Probably. Oh, there we go. Good job, XJ. Let's head to target. So now we only got 26 cannon rounds left. The Hurricane has a little bit more ammunition, but it has a little bit less penetration. So kind of a trade-off. I'd say Bofors, for real, I think the Hurricane is probably the better all-around tank hunter. Because it's a lot more maneuverable plane, it's faster, and it has MGs, so at least it can defend itself to some degree. Oh god. I'm getting escorted. So let's try to find a tank here. We got a map marking over there. It's probably where the skull is, yeah. So let's take a look there. You got 400 kills this campaign, nice. In a G2? That's crazy. Okay, who's shooting here? There he is. Looks like a tiger. Let's see what we can do to him. I think we need a top-down approach. Probably shoot at the engine deck. Okay, that was a hit. But I don't think I did any damage to him. He's a squad mate. Yeah, I think a lot of allied squad mates are around us here right now. So yeah, low-flying Stuka is the easiest target for the Bofors as well. Yeah, it's so easy to kill with almost everything that can kill planes in game. Someone just put himself in. Yeah, I think we need some more altitude here, because I need quite some time to aim. But I think those 2 shots right there were not that bad, to be honest. But as you can see, also with the Hurricane, you have to take your time. Each attack run needs quite some time to set up. And you're such a good... Ah, damn it. You're such a good target for any fighter or Bofors. because you come in at very predictable angles, and you, especially when you zoom up again, you are so slow. So I think the Tiger is pretty much beefy on the hull. Or not the hull, I think the turret roof. So I have to come in an almost perfect 90 degrees angle, I think, to be able to pan it. 16 shots left. Ah, damn it. And now he's trying to park himself under some trees, so I can't see him that good anymore. Yeah, let's climb back up a bit. Oh, we got enemy air around. I have to be careful. Yeah, the tailgun on the G2 is the best hidden secret in game. I like it a lot as well, but it's so hard to see anything with it if you're not in the gun sight. Because you got this armor protection around you. Ah, damn it. Which doesn't really help at that stage of the campaign, because every other plane is that's shooting at you is equipped with either 20 mils or 50 cals. Both of those don't care that much for those little metal plates you got on your sides there. When I doubt I shoot the sap spots, yes, that's a bit hard. I think on the Tiger that's a bit hard for me. Yeah, I don't think I'm able to penetrate it, right? I have to be in a almost perfect 90-degree angle, I guess. I don't know really about the penetration of the Hurricane. With the gun pods, we got like 10 rounds left. Gonna do a few more attack runs if I'm not able to kill it. I'm gonna try a low approach. Basically coming from its rear. Can do that right now. But if you come in a low approach, you have to be careful because the tank might try to kill you with his main or coax gun. So that happened to me as well sometimes. And that's just embarrassing if you get main gunned by a Tiger in your Hurricane. I'm always a little bit too late, I think. So was not I see you're giving me some cover here, which is nice. Tiger's on the move again. Ah, damn it. Okay, let's try one attack from the rear. See how that works out. And I am not able to really see it. That's another thing. So that's another problem with the tank buster planes. You really don't know if they killed a tank. You can shoot like almost all your rounds into one tank and you already killed the gunner and it's already dead, but it just doesn't explode and sits there. So yeah, won't do you any good. Strange. Where is he now? Did I lose him or did I kill him? I think I lost him. I don't see him anymore. Okay, sun is coming up. He should be down there. Ah, there he is. Okay, I see him now again. Yeah, he's right there under the bushes. Yeah. Thing is, it always sounds for a second like it just exploded him, but I think that's just a recycling of the gun. Okay, we got one shot left. See what we can make of it. And we got 244 rounds of MG left as well. That's not too much either. Okay. Oh, he's on fire! Or at least he's not on fire, but he's smoking already. Pretty bad, honestly. So... yeah, sometimes, that's another thing, sometimes you score some damage which doesn't give you a kill, but which effectively immobilizes the tank. So as you can see, he's somewhat smoky, I'd say. So I think we did at least some damage. Yeah, if you stay long enough, you might get an engine kill. That's what I was aiming for. I most of the time I try to hit the deck, the engine deck on the backside of the hull, because usually that's the easy spot to penetrate a Tiger from above. And I think that's the most vulnerable spot for more or less any Axis tank. Most of the time, especially the hull roof or the hull roof is not is not armed very well. So I think that we talked about that last time. If you come in with a plane that has 50 kills, and you were in fact able to shoot those 50 kills in a 90-degree angle into a Tiger tank's engine deck from, I think, not more than about 90 feet. So 90 feet in a 90-degree angle, and you're able to pull out of that. Chapeau. Congrats, because I don't think it is possible. But if you would shoot at that angle and at that target, you should be, with some chance, able to penetrate the armor plate. Thing is, it's almost impossible to achieve 90-degree angles, because not only has your plane to be at 90-degree angles, but on top of that, the conversion of your gun is also a factor, because your gun is not firing straight forward if you have no nose, if you haven't a nose cannon. So it should probably be able to do. You should be able to do it in a P-38, I think. But it's more or less a suicide attack. Okay, let's get back. Let's see. What I would really like to be able to do in the after action report is to see how many hits I scored. Because you only see how many units you hit, but not how many hits you scored, and especially not how many components you damaged. That would be really nice to see, like you damaged the engine, you damaged a crew member or something, if you were able to see that in the after action report. Sadly, that's not possible. Hopefully at someday. So here we go, our nice little Hurricane. We didn't score a kill, but oh, we hit the 190 as well. And we hit the Tiger several times, but I didn't score a kill on him. Let's see. But a Tiger, of course, is the beefiest target you can attack. Osmale is still attacked, I think. Can we switch to a different mission here? Oh, we can go to the Z-lands. I like that. I like that much more. Doderecht. Let's go up there. Okay. That's probably wrong. Is anybody fighting up there? Doesn't seem like. Well, we could be the first guy. You killed that 190, Paul. Nice, good job. Yeah, I'm not so sure. Should we take another Hurricane? Intermission is always a bit slow on the fights. And on top of that, especially a bit chaotic. So we can take a P40 with one bomb. That would be a thing. Oh, only 227 kilograms. Okay. But I think this attack is dying down right now, so we should probably switch up here and start from... we don't have anything in Charleroi. And I guess we would have a pretty long flight to go there. So, we switched really early to a plane, so let's just get back into a tank for once. Because I have to drive I have to drive a Sherman for once. So let's see. Doderecht. Where's my Sherman? Here we go. That's more or less a Sherman Jumbo. If I'm not mistaken. M4A3, yeah. With a 76 gun. Should be should be able to take out most of the Axis Panzers. Okay, here we go. Enemy capturing? What? Okay, let's check the positions. It's been a very long time since I used the Sherman last time. Oh man. Oh, I could have used one of those Firefly. I think I never used a Firefly before. But I think I'd rather take a Jumbo. Yikes. I thought I would be able to push him, but apparently not. Okay. So let's drive past that obstacle. Here we go. To be honest, I like the German sides so much more than the Allied ones. But you have to work with what you got, right? Okay. Axis just kept this depot, so let's try to cut that off. If the attack stays here, it's gonna be pretty hard to give any air support here because it's a very long flight. But we could take a P-38 up here. That thing is rather fast. It would be able to at least deter some bombers. There's our target, already in sight. Okay. CP building just got destroyed. Okay. We're already getting shot at. I don't know by what. It's probably an AT gun behind that tank. Okay, we just lost a Sherman. Don't see any markings. Let's get closer. Damn it. God damn it. There was EI running around. Oh, god damn it. Okay, I think he's dead. Let's switch to HE. Head a tad forward again. Teeny tiny tad. Yeah, I'm pretty out in the open here, so everything can attack me, basically. I have to be careful not to get too close, because they gonna try to fire Panzerschrecks at me from a close distance. Yeah, they can spawn infinite ATGs. That's another thing here. So you don't, because it's intermission, you don't have the usual attrition. So everybody can basically spawn just what they like. So infinite Panzerschrecks, infinite ATGs. Gotta be really careful with that. There we got... yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Another Panzerschreck. Looks like he didn't kill me. Probably I'm a bit too close here. But do you see this red blood cloud I created there? Isn't that nice? Okay. So what are we shooting at here? Oh, damn it. That looked like the Panzerschreck. Ouch. Good thing is I'm in a jumbo, so he has to be... he has to aim carefully for some spots if he wants to kill me frontally, I think. And I've... oh. Quite a supply of ammunition at my disposal. There comes another one. God damn it. Okay, I think I have to back down. Because especially if you sit in the same spot, they can just adjust their aim more and more. And it gets even easier. Okay. I think he's firing blindly right now. Oh, damn it. It's not like they're not trying. Good evening. Willkommen, willkommen. Yeah. Just explode this place. I saw Panzerfaust there. I know what you're doing, Hans. Oh, that poor little guy. Crawling with like half a mile an hour. Okay. Yeah, it's, to be honest, if you're on the receiving end, it's just not fun to spawn into such a spawn building that's camped from all sides with tanks. So is there anything else we can do here? Where's their FB? Do they have an FB? Yeah. Let's try push forward again. Here we go. Over there. So Vortex, how's it going? How's your evening working out so far for you? Okay, looks good. Ouch. Damn it. Okay. I'd say let's try to get an infantryman over there and cap the depot, right? That would be something where... Oh, 8 kills, nice. Yeah, probably we killed the same guy over and over again, yeah. Good. Oh, we killed Jim. And who killed us? Rescued? I got rescued? What? I bet Jim blew me up. That had to be Jim. Okay, so we're gonna take what are we gonna take? Thompson gun. Come on, let's take a Thompson. How's your whole memorizing buildings going going forward, Vortex? So yeah, we have to go north with our little Tommy MG. This is the early 20s version of the gun, right? With those cooling ribs on the barrel. Don't think the later version had that. Okay, a lot to do for the university, but I'm pushing it to the next hour and day and then week. Oh yeah, that's called procrastination. Vortex, I know that quite well. Yeah, you have to break out of that circle. You have to. The best thing for me was to make split up your work into parts, into compartments, and assign them for a day. So you can split up the work into some units you can accomplish in a day. And yeah, go on afterwards and make sure you start with what you have to do early in the day. Quite possible, if you can manage it, just get some or even start right away. Get out of bed, get you some coffee and start working. Probably eat some bread or something by the side and make sure you got your basics finished before you do anything like watching Twitch or watching YouTube or do anything like that or reading anything that isn't connected with your work. If you have to, for example, do a text work, set yourself a limit like I have to do at least 4 pages today and afterwards I can do whatever I want. And if I manage to do pages yesterday. That's okay. Then I only have to do 2 pages today. But you have to hit your mark. You know, that's what helped me sometimes. But I have a terrible score at that as well. I had so big problems. I never had problems with like passing a test, like a Klausur. So a basic a written text. You have to finish in like 2 hours. Never had a problem with that. Never failed on that. But like coming up with like a 30-page essay or something, I could work forever and ever and ever on that and never get it done. Not that good, like I said. Yeah, okay. Yeah, it's really hard. Especially, I don't know how it is now in the bachelor master system, because especially with the old magister system, you could like organize your work however you wanted to, and that gave you a lot of freedom, but you could abuse that freedom as well. So yeah, well, works in both sides. Okay, online strips without closing. I think we have to ban that. Can I do it from here? Add to block list. Okay, können wir machen. So, sorry for that, guys. I got nothing against strippers and other sex workers, but please don't advertise them here in our streams. That's just not appropriate. Hello, Phonakis. Ah, so when the strippers show up, Phonakis shows up as well. But that's the difference between causality and coincidence, right? Damn it. They just nailed me here. Okay, I'm gonna bring back a plane. Enough of that ground pounding here. Who killed me? Blue Greenie. Ah, damn you. So we got 8 kills. Let's drop some bombs on that thing. Let's drop some bombs. We have to fly a considerable distance, I think. But I think that's worth it. That's worth it. And there is... Ah, we're attacking Bala as well. Okay, that's much shorter. That's much shorter. Thing is, if we made the flight once, we can resupply here at Charloy. So I think I'm gonna make a mission for that. Gonna lift out of Antwerp. I think that's the closest one. Vlissing, probably closer. No, I don't think so. So let's head there and probably just rearm there every time. Wait a second. Antwerp South. Join garrison. And let's make a mission. So now you can see how you make a mission. You just click on theater map, then you get your mission screen, and then you select the town you want to head to. Set it as mission objective, and then you can enter orders if you want to. Create a mission, and here you go. That's all it takes to create a mission. You have to be subscribed though to be able to do that, but that's not a big of a deal. I would love to take something versatile, probably a P40. Yeah, I think that's the best idea. Let's take a P40. To be honest, I got no experience with the P40 in this game, or not much. I flew it like, I would say, in total like 2 hours. In other games and in other simulators, I really like that plane. It has a lot of downsides, but I just like its strength. The guns are good. It's rather rugged. And it's pretty much versatile. You can do energy fighting with it, and you can also do some dogfighting with it. It's not the best plane at both, but it's also not the worst plane in both. And if you know what you're doing with a plane, like if you don't go too slow, it's quite agile in the air. And yeah, I like it for that reason. But of course, against a 190 or something, yeah, or at a good flown at a good flown BF-109F, you're on the worst end. Da gehörst du auch hin? What? I hope you mean into the air, Funakis. So welcome. Yeah, it's real war though. Yeah, that's true. But right now, yeah, you have to keep in mind it's intermission right now. So the campaign has ended. The Axis won. Next campaign's gonna start in the upcoming week. Probably early in the week, from what I've heard. And did I put up the flaps? I don't think so. Right now in intermission everything is a bit strange because everybody can spawn anything and stats don't count. Like normally you got a lot of players, and I can't exclude myself from this list, which put a huge emphasis on having good stats, like having a good KD and killing a lot of good players rather than getting killed by worse players. But now everything is for free, and there are no stats right now. So that's for by the way the reason why I'm playing Allied today, because this will not go on records. So I'm still in Access only player, because in intermission basically everybody can do what they want. So yeah, we got a yellow square. Hopefully nobody of you is stream sniping me right now, because let's be honest, that would be a shame. Don't do that. You can, like I always say, you can. I'm really glad if you want to fight me. You can join the other side. That's fine. You can stay in the chat. That's fine as well. And I would even say you can keep the audio intact. Of course, it would give you a benefit, but I'm fine with that. Just please don't look at the stream and, for example, check the map I'm looking at to spot me and all that stuff. So that's a bit unfair, and at some point would make me set in a stream delay, which I really don't want to do. I can't drive a tank in the game, Neutron. Make sure that you're in a spawn point where there are tanks available. Right now everybody should be able to spawn a tank. Or do you have problems with the steering of a tank itself? Do you mean spawning or just the driving part? For the driving part, there is no automatic shifting. You have to shift the gears manually. So if you start up the engine, you have to put your gear into first gear to be able to actually, yeah, start rolling. Yeah, you have to press E normally to start the engine, and then you have to shift upwards into the first gear. So I can't say what it is on the English layout. Let's check it here. When you go to trucks and haulers, for example, you have to shift up and shift down, and you have to use those to yeah, put in a gear, and then you can start rolling. So that's those keys. Just look at your key mapper. Probably you got different keys there. Yeah. I hope you are able to start rolling with that. So after we got almost no German Air Force, now half the map is yellow. I should probably not have brought the P-40, especially not with the bomb attached. Okay. Yeah, like I said, you in a plane you don't need to shift gears, or what's your problem? Aren't you able to start rolling with the tank, or do you just have problems moving around with it efficiently? Damn, how do you check your 6 in this thing? Shouldn't the P-40... Ah, this is a later P-40, okay. Normally it has a strip right in the center above you as well, I think. So I don't know if you just saw me driving a tank, Neutron, because yeah, that's exactly what I did. You have to use the R key to put in forward or reverse gear, and then you have to shift up to put in an actual gear, and yeah, then you can roll on. Like it's the same movement keys as for infantry, basically. Okay, there we go. Enemy plane, probably. Hopefully he didn't see me yet. And you see a lot of usually Axis players right now on the Allied side. Damn it, that was rather close. Okay, quite some hits here. I think he should be out of oil right now. And he's going in. Okay, first kill of the day! In an airplane. That is. Yeah, I hope you're glad, Funakis, because I think I did just that. Okay, we got a 500 pound bomb. Let's bring that to use. So, where's the enemy? There it is. That's our depot we just attacked in our tank. I think it's still pretty much surrounded. I'd say let's just drop a bomb right onto that depot. Okay, that's a hit. And let's search for other airplanes. Could either do that or just get back to the airfield. Get some altitude, because I'm pretty sure the 190 will be back and he won't come back low and slow like the last time. But you saw it, the P40 is quite maneuverable, especially compared to the 190. Thing is, if you get slow, you get very clumsy compared to turn fighters like a 109 or better turning fighters. If you stay fast, you're rather agile, but yeah, you're just not as fast as a 190, and you're not a good turn fighter like a BF 109. So yeah, you have to you have to rather get the upper hand pretty quickly, or you're gonna run out of steam. And then you're pretty much dead in a P40. Especially, it's always depending on the pilot you're fighting, but if you got a good pilot on the other side, he will make his plane or the traits of his plane really shine against the P40. Hey, new to the channel, but used to play the game as a drummer dude. That actually that sounds a bell or rings a bell, drummer dude. But I don't know if I know you from this game or another drum, to be honest, but I think I know that game. Non-stop from 2009 until about 2017. Yeah, did you play Axis or LS? Because we definitely played at the same time span then, because I was in-game right about 2009 to 2000, I'd say 14, quite a lot. Eventually being in school was too much and I haven't played since, but I miss it. Well, Neochotomy, I got good news for you. It's intermission right now, and you can just return and use your old account, because there is a free-to-play option now. You can steal the plane without subscribing, and right now in intermission you can spawn everything you want. So if you just wanted a new spin and test the new units, because there have been added quite some units in the last year, now's the right time, because now you can just fire up the game and play basically everything you want. And hook up with the old friends again and see if you like it. And if you like it, yeah, probably just think about resubscribing, I'd say, of course. But you can just follow this channel as well, because you can get updates on the development of the game, which is moving at a pretty good pace, I would say. Especially regarding the small team CRSS. Right now you get like new units, you get patches rolling out, you get the whole transformation of the game into the new Unreal Engine, which the guys are working at. And yeah, it's really nice. And you're gonna see me stream every now and then, like every week. I'm gonna put up a Sunday stream, and once in a while I do some extra streaming here. So yeah, just stay in touch. And hopefully you can rejoin the game at some point. I think I saw a Halo back there. Allies almost only infantry. Okay. Yeah, then you were on the other side, because I was almost Axis only. Yeah. I see. Yeah, it would be a really big game changer, quite literally. And yeah, they're gonna post some updates about that rather soon, I guess. So here we are now in a bad position. BF-109 is a better dogfighter, and he has a better energy state right now. But it's intermission, so I don't care. I'm just gonna engage him, and probably switch to a P-38 afterwards. Yeah, so especially if you want to check out the upcoming changes between, or oh god damn it, that's a head-on. I don't like that. God damn it. I think I hit him too, but probably not too good. Okay. The P-40 can dive quite good. I think we have to be defensive here. P-40 can roll quite well as well. So we reversed on him. Oh, he has a friend. God damn it. And I blacked out and I lost sight on him. Oh, he has two friends. But we got some friends as well. And we got an enemy boat here who's shooting us as well. Oh, god damn it. Yeah, the boat just killed me. You shouldn't circle above a boat. The boat killed me. God damn it. So yeah, if you're excited about the news coming up, make sure to just follow this page or the YouTube channel, or just the Twitter feed, for example, because there are gonna be some news regarding the roadmap rather soon. So Jaya got me. I think it was the boat. And I killed Rabbit. Nice. Ah, nice. So I'd say let's bring a Spitfire. Do you guys want to see a P-38 first? I'd say let's take a Spitfire and head over there again. I think the Spitfire would be the most versatile in the dogfight, but of course, if you got 190s around, you are pretty much at their mercy if they don't decide to dogfight you. Let's see what we can do. Yeah, said that there was a boat. I did quite a nice reversal on the 109, then the BF-110 showed up and the 190. But I think we would have had a nice dogfight over there, because we had a friend as well. and that's a combination you can beat. Of course, it's hard with the 190 being able to boom and zoom the whole time. The 109 being able to taking turns with you all the time, and the 110 being able to blast you out of the sky if you show him your backside for once. So I really like what I really like in this game is if you got some air battles going on with variation, and I think the allies are pretty strong in this regard. If you encounter a bunch of enemy airplanes and they bring like a few Spitfires, a few P-38s and 1 or 2 P-40s, it's so hard to beat them because they got planes that can beat your planes in any regard. Of course, not every plane can beat you in every regard, but the bunch can do. Because the P-38 will outrun you, the Spitfire will outturn you, and probably outclimb you, dependent on the altitude at which you are at. And so you can't really get away because the P-38 will be glad to see you just running away in a straight line on the ground. And same goes for you can't really stick around because the Spitfire will be very glad if you're not climbing and if you're not diving, but just stay in this altitude and do circles with him. So I was never good at air combat. I didn't have a joystick and I was not good with the mouse. Yeah, it's hard. It's hard at the beginning, but I have to say, if you got some friends who can teach you some tricks, if you take a look at the tutorials Hayo Silver made in the meantime, all that stuff helps quite a lot. And of course everybody, especially as this game offers a simulator in regards to the air gameplay, yeah, you have to learn how to fly a plane. So there's that part, but it's a steep learning curve. But it's the same with the tanks. To be really good with the tank in this game, to know where to shoot, to know what to look out for, and for example, to know how not to get zapped with a heat satchel. Yeah, that takes you quite some time. And I didn't really manage to excel in that regard yet, so probably someday. But yeah, it's just a steep learning curve, but it's really satisfying. If you're finally able to do some dogfights, be effective, helping your team. And like I always said, you don't need to be the best pilot to be useful to your team. You don't need to be the best tanker to be useful for your team. And in the end, it's about winning the campaign. And in the end, it's about the team effort. And if you're the guy who's able to just lay support fire onto an enemy, or cut a corner, or disturb the enemy in a degree that your friends can cap a CP or something, you did your job. You don't have to be the guy with a 10-to-1 KD or something to be really worthwhile to play with, you know. And that's always how I looked at the game, especially in the days when I was struggling to get a positive KD. I always thought like, well, if I can keep the guys from bringing bombers, if I can keep the guys from pulling the pilots out of the fighters into the bombers and do one precision bomb run after the other, I did my job. Or if I made like 10 guys on the ground spawning an AA gun, basically looking into the air instead of guarding CPs and stuff, I already did my job, you know. Sometimes it's all about resource management. Oh god, we have so many contacts here. Oh god. Shouldn't have gone down there. Yeah, this calls for a P-38 here, to be honest. We got like 3 planes here and I think 1 friend. So he just Smoked the 109 real good. Let's go for the 190. Good thing is we had 3k and the 190 is just below 3k, and that's the altitude where the 190 is the worst at. So we might get a chance here. Okay. I have more experience with flying the 190 in this situation. It's trying to skizzer us, at which the 190 is a lot better than our plane. But if you can make him losing his energy all the time, we should get the upper hand here. Here we go, good hit. Okay, he's on the ground. He will start running soon, I guess. We have... Yeah, he's running for the naval AA here. So one guy is running for a boat. The next one is running for the naval AA. Of course, it's all fair. In war, I guess. Who wants to die, right? Yeah, I'm getting hit by the AA right now. Ah, damn it. Where did he come from? Okay. Ah, damn it. Close one. Yeah, I needed to stay on the 109. So that's inexperience with the Spitfire. So, hello again. You be doing Kes? I'm trying to, but I'm getting jumped by like 5 Germans all the time. So let's try something else. Let's see if we can. Yeah, I don't know if there's any US planes around here. We have to fly all the way from Nokia, I guess. That's not really what I want to do. So I have to keep flying Spitfires as it seems. Yeah, I think that's how it is. So let's take another Spitfire. Yeah, you get in good control of a fight, and then another 109 shows up, and then you get pulled into into AA guns as well, and then you run your plane into the ground. Oh, god damn it! But yeah, today is about experimenting, you know. So I played Hell Let Loose some over the past couple of years, and when I went in asking about the tank kills points, they were like, just hit the back. And I was like, come on, I'm used to aim okay. I used to aim at Zapper spots, basically, right? Yeah. The left second wheel of a Panzer, or 232, yeah. Yeah, and with Hell Let Loose, I played that game as well, and it's a nice game, but it just really won't get me hooked up, because you got those little matches, and you don't have an ongoing campaign, and especially it's just not the scale, and the battles are not as dynamic. You got no planes in game. it does a lot of good stuff in the infantry department, but everything else is more or less lacking. So, guy with the Cyrillic name again. I know. I think from the image, I know you are the guy that was here last time. So welcome back. But again, I just forgot again how your name is spelled. But yeah, will I be doing CAS? I was doing CAS in the beginning. I flew around with a Hurricane a bit and strafed the Tiger tank. Then I did some P-40 bombing and killed something. But yeah, right now I'm trying to get into some good fights with the Germans here. But it's pretty hard. I probably should get onto the Discord with the guys. But I don't know. Yeah, I forget how intense the crashes are at high speed. Scary. Yeah, for especially when you see a plane going your way and you're trying to pull away and you see the guy has the same idea at the same time, and you got those those near collisions at high speeds in the air. And especially if one plane isn't that fast and you come in at your closing speed is pretty high. That's intense. Yeah, I remember you, but I don't remember your name. Sorry. And I can't read Cyrillic. I think we went over that, so I'm very sorry for that. But it's after all my years in DayZ, I'm still not good at reading Cyrillic letters. I have to admit. But yeah, it's not everybody has a lot of strong suits. Velkia? No, Velikia, right? Or yeah, okay. I can remember yeah, I'm pretty sure. So welcome. Yeah, and guys, like I said, the campaign is about to restart early in the upcoming week. If you got a free play account, or if you want to sign up for a free to play account, now's the right time, because today, tomorrow, and probably on Tuesday, you can play every unit in game, all the new units as well. You can fly planes, you can do all that nice stuff, basically for free. Just test out everything and enjoy the chaos that is Intermission. Less chance of true thieving from players. In this game you can cause true rage, not so much in Hell Let Loose or Postscriptum. Yeah, that's true. And boy oh boy, I think this game is holds my record for the most rage quits and rage deinstalls. Because yeah, we all know it's not free of bugs, and especially it's not free of players who are playing this game for like 20 years and are just they perfected their gameplay style to a degree where it's almost like incredible for you. Like you got those guys who basically hit like they have an aimbot. From my personal experience, I can tell you that they don't have an aimbot. They are just like playing this game on a really expensive setup, and they are playing this game for like 20 years, almost every day, for hours. So that's just the expected outcome. If you got a skilled player and you let him play a game for 20 years, he will almost become like an in-game god. It's certain things. Like I said, you got some people in game who just know every weak spot on a tank, and they are able to hit you on the move with crazy precision and take out your Tiger with like a Panhard or something, because they exactly know where to aim at, and if you don't pay attention for a second, they just gonna scream by out of a bush, say cuckoo, and yeah, put a bullet between your eyes. So was not, I think we got a contact here. It's a BF 109. You're getting attacked. And he killed me. Headshot, yeah. And there you go. That's what I'm talking about. And those situations made me rage quit. over and over and over again. Spitfire, yeah, I think that's usually an Axis player. So sometimes it's just like that. But like I said, nowadays, I know that I'm not the worst player. I know that I score my kills as well. I know that I get bugs, that other guys have bugs as well, and that sometimes you get lucky with a headshot, and sometimes you pull a plane full of bullets and it just flies on. And that's just how it is. And by the way, that's how it was in the reality as well. Some pilots reported like crazy amounts of hits and the plane wouldn't go down, and sometimes you put one MG bullet into the right spot like the pilot said and it just falls out of the sky. So it's skill in combination with luck always in realistic battle games. I uninstall after constantly getting unable to connect to patch server. Is there a reason why a patch server doesn't work? Only one way I get the game work is complete reinstall. What am I doing wrong? So crazy. Crazy country. First, welcome to the channel. Yeah, the last couple of patches, there were quite some patches, not all of them, but some of them required a full reinstall because they did work with the patch, but there was a possibility that the patch could screw up some files, especially language files, when you're playing in any language that is not English. So, and on top of that, the download of the whole game via the website is faster than the patch download via the patch server. So what I'm doing right now is downloading the whole game every time, because it's not much work. You just double click the installer and it will just reinstall the game. You don't have to uninstall it first. You can just reinstall it using the installer, and it will set you up with a new fresh install and just overwrite your old files and keep your configuration files and everything, so you don't have to reset everything. And that's what I do now all the time because it's quicker and it works more reliable. So there were some patches which just didn't really work over the patch server, but I think there were like 2 patches before the last one, I think, that patch and the one before that. Yeah, but most of the patches usually work through the patch through the patch server. But yeah, like I said, normally it takes the patch server more time to hand out the patch than it takes for you to just get the free full version again. What happens if one faction captures all town? Yeah, good question. That's what just happened yesterday. The Axis took not all towns on the map, but they took the 3 French factory towns. That's Abbeville, that's Montreuil, up here, and that's Amiens down here. So they took all the factory towns. Factory towns are the towns in which the big important factories are located, in which you can bomb with bombers and which will lower the enemy's resupply output. And when one side captures 3 factories, it basically wins the campaign. Then there's intermission, like right now, and for a few days, sometimes for a week. It depends on if there's a new big patch coming up and if there's some maintenance to do. And the weekday, they don't like you guys to stay in intermission for like 2 weeks, and especially during a weekend. So usually they try to at least bring the new campaign on when before the new weekend. So yeah, and then the game starts over again. Everything gets reset to this basically this setup here right now, of course without the Americans, but yeah, the map looks oh no, okay, not like this, but you get basically half of the map is German, half of the map is Allied again, and you start over again in tier 0. So that's with 1940 tanks and planes against 1940 tanks and planes. Oh god, now we got a red square. Yeah, I have to be really careful now. but it's intermission. To be honest, if it's intermission, I'm not the guy who plays tactically or watches for or wants to really stay alive or something. I'm just go into for the dogfights and try to have a good fight, you know. So yeah, let's just head into the enemy square and head into a fight. Yeah, do you mean like Euphonakis? That's about right. I meant it as a good thing, by the way. I kind of enjoy knowing the person I blew up actually matters. Yeah, of course. That's usually I don't play that much during intermission because there is no campaign. There are no big stakes or something. Nothing really matters. But yeah, what you say is complete. That is what I meant with scale. Here in this game, you know, when I blew up a tiger, it matters because there will be probably not there will be not another tiger for the guy who just lost it, and they will probably lose the town because our Shermans, as I'm playing allies right now, might be able to just push into town and make the cap happen. And yeah, the stakes are higher. There are bigger goals over month, so that's what I really like. And especially that in combination with the combined arms warfare, which I really am a sucker for. So I like Hell Let Loose and Postscriptum because they have tanks in game, but it's rather limited. I would say like 90% of the games are infantry warfare, and you got like a few tanks moving around, which are basically the thing you just have to take out. Because if you don't take them out, you can't you can't win the map, if you know what I'm saying. Boom and zoom or turn and burn, Robinho. Welcome first. To be honest, I'm normally, if it's not intermission, I'm an Axis player, and I'm an energy fighter. So I like rope-a-dope the most. Not really boom and zoom, but yeah. Getting enemies into a stall climb, for example, doing a hammerhead on them, and just draining their energy until they are basically without any energy, low and slow, and I can take loopings on top of them. But right now, if I'm flying a Spitfire, I have to do a bit of a combination of those. I just cannot only do boom and zoom. So strange. I don't know why I don't see any enemies right now. The frame rate is pretty low. It's probably because of the huge towns with the flag here. So. And this should be our anti-air, right? So there should be an enemy plane right here somewhere. Do you do multi-cruise? Yeah, I really like to do multi-cruise, especially in a plane with a tail gunner. But right now, until the next patch, multi-crew is deactivated right now because there was, oh damn it, there was an issue with multi-crewing in the last patch. Oh, God damn it, what's happening right now? I think my control setup is not detected right. Let me switch that. Okay. Here we go. So we had some contacts there. I think we got some friendlies here, but we also got some enemies here. Oh yeah. Focke-Wulf 190. Welcome. The MG sounds is pretty strange. The Axis MGs just are pounding like crazy, and the Allied MGs are like, I don't know, little kittens trampling. Come on, you have to be dead. Okay, he lost his tail. No, he didn't. But I think he's dead. He has to be dead, right? Yeah, he is dead. Okay. One more kill. We have 119 on our 6. I think the Axis are outnumbered here right now. But it's going a different way like every 5 minutes. And those are battles I really like. When you got shifting favors and numbers. Oh goddammit, they're front, watch it. Oh, that's an early E4 or E1. He can outturn us. I can't turn with that one. So you have to be really careful with the 109s. They're quite different in regards of what they are good at. Oh, someone flamed it. Nice kill. Nice kill. New 190, zooming in. Yeah, he's too fast for me right now. Quite a furball here. Okay, we got a lot of friendly players here right now. Stay focused on the 190, that's high on energy. So, this is what I would advise you to do. If you're always playing one side, at least in intermission, play the other side, because it really updates you on what the planes are good at and what they are not good at. Especially like some little details like oh, that Spit is not as good at checking its 6 like the 190. You have to put in quite some rudder to kick your seat around to be able to see behind you, for example. What do I think about the IL-2 games? I'm a big fan of the IL-2 games, I have to say. But the thing with the IL-2 games is the following. I always pre-order the new packs because I really like how they, how detailed they portray the planes. Like for example, the whole work they put into the gyro sites, for example. That was crazy. I read all the development updates and all that stuff. Thing is, the simulation is really good, but the gameplay just isn't there. Always when I head into an IL-2 game on the online server, I play it for like an hour, and then I start up in a different game, like World War II, for example, because the gameplay just isn't there. You can fly around and do some dogfighting, like you fly around for hours spotting little dots. You're either spotting really very hard to detect dots, which is idiotic in my point of view, because it's just not realistic how hard planes are to identify in that game. And if you play on a server that has visual markers, then it's way too easy to identify enemies, because they are you get a lot more information, and you get a lot you get them a lot farther out than, for example, in World War II Online. So the spotting is just not good, and the gameplay is a little bit restricted, because yeah, you can do some bombing, but it doesn't really have impact. And because why should I bomb an AI building when there's no campaign or something? I do that just for fun. I do that once or twice, then I get shot down, and then I stop playing the game, you know. And yeah, I like the simulation. I play IL-2 more or less just to it's like building models. I play it to look at the beautiful planes, fly them around, take up off and land in them, shoot at some planes for a while, and then I get back out of the game again. Okay, beer 1010 toast. 1010. 110. Yeah, those how are they called again? Hispanos are quite nice, I have to say. Okay. Another customer served. I always read that the 190s are not able to not going down easily, but well, yeah, this time. But that's what I'm saying. The 190 before we plastered with hits, and it was still intact. Damn it, that was a good hit. Yeah, I'm in a really bad position right now. Plane is hurt. Okay, I think I have to get out of here. Hopefully 190 probably won't stay with me and give all of his E away. Yeah, that's what I just meant. Checking your 6 in a Spitfire is way harder than in a 190, for example. So learning those quirks is really helpful in improving your gameplay. Good thing is we got an airfield right next to us here, so we can just land. So let's do that. I have to run away. Sometimes you have to run away to live for another fight on another day. The tank crew one, yeah, basically the same. I also got the tank crew, and what I really like in IO2 on top of that is the ability to play it in VR. But yeah, the tank crew, it's a nice idea, especially looking at your tank in VR. The tank models are completely detailed. I love it, but there is just no real gameplay there as well. Oh damn, our flaps are stuck. Uh-oh, that's too much vertical speed. Probably just broke my legs, but gladly there is no leg breaking in this game. So yeah, the same game thing there. Yeah, so I fired up my tank in that game. Then I looked at my map to find my objective. I rolled through a rather ugly and empty map for like 25 minutes, and then I could shoot at some AI targets. Yeah, that was tank crew for me. I played it for like 4 or 5 hours, and I think it has potential, but then again, it's the same thing as always in IO2. The models are great, but the gameplay just isn't really there. So you're telling me I didn't kill the... I only killed one 190 and I didn't kill the 110, even though they all blew up when I was shooting at them. Okay. Okay. So let's get back into the fight. I need more kills. Oh, and it's almost 2 AM again. Oh, damn it. So guys, if you want to have some fun here as well, as you can see, there's quite some battles going on the ground, in the air, and everybody can spawn anything he wants right now. It's intermission. You can fly a plane, you can spawn a boat, you can spawn a destroyer, you can spawn any tank, you can spawn a tiger or a firefly, you can spawn every infantry weapon and just have some fun. Intermission basically is just some fun time in between campaigns where everybody can test out all the stuff and fight everything with everything without the worries of bleeding up supplies. And yeah, if you want to start learn to fly, this is a good time, for example, because it doesn't really matter if you use up all the planes, because there are unlimited planes, so you can just try to get into dogfights. You usually should probably rather avoid, because you stand almost no chance. Chances don't matter right now. Just have fun. I'm lagging on YouTube at the moment. Okay. Ah, okay. Thank you, viewer. So yeah, this probably, let's see how long I last. We got a very high 190 here right now. Can do this mission, and I have to end the stream before the hour is over. But let's see if we can score at least one more kill. Oh, we got a head on here. Think, yeah. My conversion is not set up to shoot at 109s that come in at about 20 meters in front of me. So that's another thing what I really like about the 109s is that conversion it doesn't really matter because you got center line guns. And the Spitfire, especially for new players, I think it's easier to aim because you got this kind of shotgun effect because the guns basically just spread out. But it's especially close up, it's hard to score hits if you don't have set your conversion pretty close. And who wants to do that, right? So ACM should kill this guy right away. He's a really good pilot, and he has really good guns in this game as well. He's really, if ACM is aiming at you, you're probably gonna die. Not like with me here. Okay. That was a lag thing, okay. I was like, what the hell? Okay, so where did ACM and the 190 go? Whoa! Okay, what? Did you guys see that? That was a new UFO. Okay, let's get back to the fight. I think they... Oh, damn it. Here we go. Yeah, like I said, it's really hard to check your 6 in this bit. That's a 109F, probably an F4. Yeah, he's losing a lot of E right now. He's gaining angles. He's falling out of the turn rather soon. So I'm using combat flaps. You have to be careful not to pull too hard on your stick in such situations here, because the plane can always turn tighter as it should in an optimal turn, and you're gonna lose energy for your continuous turn that way. But to be honest, the 109 shouldn't have entered this competition here. Yeah, here we go. That's a maneuver kill. And he despawned! Oh, god damn it. Don't do that in intermission. Come on. He despawned right away so I don't get a kill. But I think... Did I hit him? No, I didn't hit him because he was behind me all in the first engagement. Ah. Come on, if you don't give me a kill in intermission, I'm not able to talk shit to you afterwards. So it's always nice to know with whom you were engaged with, you know? So, come on, guys. Okay, another 190 is diving onto someone here. What do you think about War Thunder? Yeah, if you know my own channel, Bombing Fritz on Twitch, you might have seen that I'm playing War Thunder quite a lot. I like it. War Thunder has some good, yeah, instant action gameplay. I don't like the simulator as much because they put in a lot of stuff that is really bad, especially in the last couple of months. So simulator is not really that much playable anymore. But what I really like there is just the action tank gameplay that's a little bit more arcadey, like they call it the realistic battle. I like that. But then again, it just doesn't get me hooked up like this game. You know, you can play it. It's okay, but especially if you want to fly planes, it's just not that good. And they added like 5 million tanks and planes, and most of that stuff is modern right now. And the focus of the company is to squeeze as much money out of the modern stuff as is possible. And all the content creators are focused on the modern stuff, and that modern stuff really doesn't interest me. I don't know about you, but I don't want to play with late Cold War or early 90s stuff with like stabilized guns, thermal sights, and all that wacky stuff. I just want to have a good old slugfest of World War II happening, and they are a bit losing focus of that part because they focus so much on the new stuff. But yeah, it's a good game. And here you go. I like quite some games. I play a bunch of games. Like I play IL-2, I play Hell Let Loose, I play War Thunder, I play Postscriptum, I play Rising Storm, and all of that stuff. Silent Hunter. There are a lot of games. There are a lot of games I like to come back to, but to be honest, the game which I had the most love for was always World War II Online. And even though we need the transferal to the Unreal Engine pretty bad, I would say, even in 5 years, when we're still in this engine, I would rather play this than the current state of IL-2, for example. Even if they add more planes, if they add more campaigns, if they add a playable single-player campaign again. Because, yeah, it's a community, it's the scale of the game, this is just unique. Like, I can't take my Heinkel in IL-2 or in War Thunder, brew up some coffee, start my Heinkel, head for England, drink some coffee. By the time I'm there, I'm gonna drop some bombs on English factories and know that I'm doing something to help my team win a battle that's going on for a few weeks and might go on for a few months. So that's really what I get out of this game, what I don't get out of any other game. And another thing is like, if you look at Enlisted, for example, I really didn't like that game. I tried it out a few times, and you got planes in this game, you got tanks in that game, but it just didn't work for me. Like, playing a plane in that game feels like playing a kill streak benefit in Call of Duty or something, or Battlefield, where you get an OP weapon for a short time as a benefit for your team or something. Yeah, that's just not my game. God damn it, here are so many enemies. Okay, got one-on-one here. Where did the 190 go? Probably on my 6 right now. Or not. Ay. Yeah, in Germany we say viel Feind, viel Ehr, so many enemies means much honor. But that's only if you stay alive, I'd say. Oh, God damn it. Yeah, I shouldn't be flying in a straight line for too long with so many X-displays around. Low tier fun tier, that's for sure. Yeah, when I play War Thunder, I usually always play low tier. And that's fun. Like I said, it's fun. But I'm still coming back to this game every now and then. And quite constantly. And it's like that for years. And like I said, I did play a War Thunder Simulator for a stretch of time. And had some fun by it. Especially the recent changes they did to Simulator are really bad. And I just really don't like it to play it anymore, especially in high tier. And with high tier, I mean like 1943 planes. Even that is just not working anymore for me. Oh damn it, they are all faster than me. And I can be so sure that there's 190 sneaking up on me every now and then. So I shouldn't be much slower than a 109 here. But I just can't travel in a straight line for a long time. Okay, let's see. Good hit. I think he lost his oil. That will mean that his engine will go out in about 4 minutes. I don't think we can wait so long. Yeah. Yeah, there's just too many Axis planes here right now. You basically, if you engage one, you're gonna get 3 on your 6. Yeah, so, but that's intermission. Will you be playing as boots on the ground? Yeah, let's do that for the last minutes, I'd say. Normally, I'm just a startup as an infantryman, and then I'm gonna spawn a tank, and then at some point I'm gonna start flying. That's my usual rotation here. So we killed the E1, we killed the 190, and we got killed by SG. But it was a fun fight. Like I said, I don't mind getting jumped by like 5 planes when it's intermission. I'm just here to do some circling around and shoot at stuff. So, what do we want to spawn? I think I want to spawn a Churchill for the end. Or do you mean we can do some infantry as well. Come on, let's see if we can find a depot and get the new weapon here. Where is it? Finally, we got and the bar as well. I really like that gun. M1 Gerand. We need the M1 that's not a Gerand or Garand. Sorry, guys. As you might have seen, I'm not a native speaker. Am I blind right now? I see the grease gun. I see the Garand. I see a Springfield. Strange. Well, then just take the M1918. Probably it's not in the spawn list right now. So there has been a new weapon in game. Which is the M1 carbine, but I just don't see it in the spawn list. Probably I'm just dumb right now. You can't exclude that possibility. Ah, another friendly guy with a BAR. So guys, what are we doing right now? And by the way, what's coming up in the next patch is voice chat in-game. So in-game voice chat, area chat and mission chat. And that will be a huge game changer, I would say. I'm really looking forward to this because especially with like new guys in-game and I think that this seems to be a bug. That's not how it should look like, I think. What's that? That's strange. Okay. So, by the way, these things are buildable objects, like they are all player built, those trenches here. And you can build this stuff as well with your shovel. And you as a BAR or a rifleman, you can only build those small, yeah, foxhole kind of things. But engineers can build like here those gun emplacements and trenches, tank traps and all that kind of stuff. And I think the game will benefit pretty much from voice comms. We got a Discord channel right now, but especially the area chat, because you got so many people. Especially what I always I feel so sorry is when I see people trying to fly in the game and they just don't know how to get their plane into the air. And by the way, here are the beautiful sheep, which wear an infantry helmet. That's an Easter egg at some towns, and I think in Intermission as well. Okay, let's go on. Yeah, you got those new players who can take off in a plane. Tank will be also interesting. Yeah, then let's die quickly and get into a tank for a second as well, because we had a player who asked how to drive a tank. I can show that really quick. I think it seems like the Axis didn't really notice us attacking this town right now. Yeah, like I said, Intermission is always a bit chaotic because everybody's just running around and doing just what they want to do without a lot of discipline. So we can go to Pepe's, get some soup. Oh. What did I hear there? Yeah, I think they are almost an Axis infantry players here right now. We got an US truck just driving right into the enemy vehicle spawn. Oh, god damn it. Don't do that! Shouldn't have said anything. Okay. Yeah, I have to end the stream soon, so let's just fire up a tank. As you can see, the gameplay right now is a bit chaotic. That's because the campaign is not working right now. Let's it's gonna start, I think, Tuesday or Monday, probably on Wednesday. Let's see. So we're gonna take what are we gonna take? The Vickers? Come on, let's take a little. I really like the Vickers. It's just such a funny vehicle. So, as I said, you have to hit E to start the engine. As you can see, I can give full throttle right now, and it just won't do anything. You have to put in a gear, and then you can roll on. So the Vickers has no periscope or anything. You only have this vision slit, and if you close it, you can't see anything as a driver. If you open it, everybody with a pistol or something can just shoot into your vision slit and kill you. Yeah, same goes for the commander, and you got. How do we have a 3-person crew in this little thing? So this is how a tank is operated. You can open the commander's hatch, look around. Of course, if your commander is unbuttoned, he can get killed pretty easily. Then again, another thing for a new guy to notice is that you are much faster on streets than you are in the open ground. Yeah, voice chat would be a really good addition into the game, and it should be added with the next patch, and that is only a few weeks away, I think, when I'm informed right. They're actually testing it right now, and it should be one of the features added in the next patch, when I'm not mistaken. Of course, when they see that there's a big problem they can't fix, it's probably going to be postponed, but that's something that's really high on the priority list, and I think the whole game will benefit a lot of it. You got the proximity chat right now, like you can type, and that's funny as well, because if you hear what the enemy is, if the enemy is using the proximity chat, you hear some basically mock-up French or mock-up German, because you can't understand what they are saying, so the chat is just putting out gibberish. Alright, Thomas. But this is not a Panzer, this is just a tank head. This is just a really, really small thing you can drive around for infantry support. The gun is it reads AP, but it's not really AP. It's more or less a heavy machine gun. You got a heavy machine gun and a normal machine gun. That's the armament of this this thing, and you can kill it with 20 mils. Basically, every German fighter plane with 20 millimeters can take out this thing if you strafe it from behind or from above. I wonder why it wasn't added sooner. Yeah, it's really hard. Yeah, in this game, the engine is 20 years old and it's proprietary. It's not like an early version of an Unreal Engine or something. It's really something where you can find programmers for. So that's another reason why it's so important that we are able to bring this game into the Unreal Engine, which we are currently working on. And then such things will be a lot easier to implement, because everything, every new model right now, every new feature is really hard to implement because you have to work with such old tools in such an old engine. So road speed of this Vickers tank is pretty good, but to be honest, it's 2 a.m. is already gone, so I have to end the stream on the road again here right now. And we got a spam bot again. Feature. Yeah, it's a feature, Pommes. And I hope I see you back in game when it's added. So guys, don't listen to what the ad blocker is saying. Usually, of course, there are bugs in this game as well, Pommes, but it's not like another game we both know, and I think we all know that it's with every patch that adds a new feature, adds at least 3 new bugs and doesn't fix any old bugs. But yeah, that's just, I think that's at this point probably normal. Okay guys, I was once driving a truck at like 80 HPA for 10 minutes and then just despawned for bad connection. Yeah, that's always a bad thing. There's a good thing they're gonna do probably rather soon. The decision is not made yet, but they did a test on a new server the last weekend, where they tested a server on the east coast of the United States, basically in New Jersey, so close to the coast, and it has a lot better connection. The connection is a lot better than the server that is in use now. For everybody that's playing from Europe or from the Europe part of Russia, and yeah. Basically, a huge chunk of the player base will get a much better connection as soon as the game switches to that server, which I'm pretty sure it will do, because, like I said, it has improved the connection for so many players. So, guys, I have to end the stream now. It was fun. I hope you had some fun as well. My Vickers is driving against a tree right now, but I have to end because we have a CRS meeting now. So did it 3 times and then gave up. Yeah, I hope those things get fixed with a new server. It was quite funny though. Yeah, if you can take it with a soft note or a light heart, it's always a good thing. So guys, I wish you a good night. I hope you had some fun. I hope to see you next week when I'll be streaming again. Hopefully, I'm not so 100% sure for next week, because it already it again depends on the German railways, which are not that accurate in their timings. But let's see. I hope I can make the stream. I hope we're gonna see each other. I had fun. Have a great night. Have a great week coming up, and have a great campaign coming up. I wish both sides luck. Hopefully my side wins. See you over there. Bye bye.